Hi everyone, welcome to Workshop Wednesday, October 12th, 2022. Just a couple of things I want to talk about is October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and as many of you know, I am a breast cancer survivor. I have my Survivor and Stay in One shirt on today. As you know, I'm selling card packs. Their card packs are $15, but $5 more for shipping, and that $15 is going to go to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. I've supported this foundation for years, since my children were little, and never imagined that I would be a breast cancer patient, much less survivor. So it's something near and dear to my heart. My mother-in-law passed away from breast cancer. My sister-in-law had it and continues to battle it for 30 plus years. So technology has come a long way. Mine was I was diagnosed at the heart of COVID. I hadn't even planned on going to have my mammogram because I thought they weren't going to be doing them since it was COVID. And they said, no, they called me and said, no, we're still doing them because, you need to have a mammogram. Well, thank God I did, because they discovered a lump, and I had my surgery, I had my radiation, everything, and pretty much like September of this year made 2 years being cancer-free. So if you still want to purchase these, you can, but I also want you to go have a mammogram, because you never know. You think you're too young, or you just don't know. So please do me a favor and go get a mammogram. All right, so my BOGO sale is going to be extended for another week. I have been cleaning out my scrapbook room. Since I moved in, I just kind of pushed things in there and haven't moved them or anything. So I'm going to even be adding some more stuff today. So that'll go on for another week. So the BOGO, you pick out the products, whatever your dollar amount is, you go into my online store, you spend that amount, and then I'll ship you the items that you choose. So my project sheet has posted here on the page, so that's ready to go. I think that's it. I have a couple of classes coming up. I have to finalize them, and then I will let you know. They will both be in-person classes, and I think I'll be offering them to go as well. So I called it a gift box, but it's kind of maybe you can give it to somebody as a not a thank you, a get well goodie treat box or whatever. I use the Tea Boutique DSP. I told you I haven't really used the Tranquil or Tahitian Tide, so I wanted to use that. So let's I'll show you what's in it after, because I already tied my bow and everything. But actually, I'll show you what's in it. Like I said, this could be somebody who's sick, thinking of you with comfort and love. You can just go drop it off on their porch. They're not feeling well. It's got tea and cookies, and actually it'll fit 2 packages of these cookies. Somebody ate one. I won't say who, but 2 packages will fit in there, and I have 3 packages of tea. So that's why I decided to use the Tea Boutique designer series paper. So let's get started. We're going to start out with Tahitian. Tahitian Tide. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Tranquil Tide. That's an old color that we have. And then I forgot to tell you, we are going to be using the Very Best Occasion stamp set. This is one that's kind of missed a little bit in the catalog, but one of my classes is going to include this stamp set as well. So let's get started with the box. So the box is actually, you're going to use an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. This is one of your easiest boxes ever to make. Hi Ember, thanks for joining me. I'm glad you got to see me live. Excited to have you here. So make sure you get your work done too. But this is going to use a full sheet of cardstock. It's 8.5 by 11. And we're going to score on the long side, the 11-inch side. And we're going to score at 1 1/4. I have to look on my iPad to make sure that I'm in view for you guys. 4 7/8, 6 1/8, and 9 3/4. I'm going to rotate it and go to the short side, and we're going to score at 1 1/4 again, and 7 1/4. And that's it. This, like I said, this is one of the easiest boxes to put together. So we'll fold and burnish all those lines. How's everybody's weather? I always ask about the weather because it's so crazy wherever you are. My husband's been gone for almost a week hunting, and they got snow up there the other day. He's almost towards the Colorado border. So he's coming home today. That's why I've been cleaning out my scrapbook room, because he hasn't been here. And then, because I want to be the one to make the decision of what goes and what stays. If my husband, he just does not like, not so much clutter, but he just doesn't like a lot of stuff around. So anyway, my scrapbook room is pretty much off limits to him. Just kidding. I have him in here helping me sometimes when I have huge projects. I actually put a chair in here. I don't know if when I first go on, you could see the chair in the background, so he could come and sit down and chit chat with me while I work. I try to do all of my crafting during the day, just like a regular job, unless I'm traveling. And then sometimes I'll even be doing that on the road. So we're just cutting all these tabs up, and I'm angling mine because sometimes your score lines just don't match up right. And I like to make sure that I have the nice lines. This is one of my favorite colors, and like I said, I really haven't used it. That's why I said, you know what, I'm going to create a project using this color. All right, so then we just got all of this cut out. Now we're just going to glue them all. So this one looks a little crooked to me. And so however you want your box to go. So let's make this the bottom, this will be the top. Because the tabs will go, let me grab my mini clothespins. You know, I want to have a holiday retreat. Who would all be interested in a holiday retreat? And you come and craft all day and put some pretty amazing projects together. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna be able to fit that into my schedule, because I am leaving to Mexico for 10 days. From there, I'll be going to Arlington, because Stampin' Up's on stage is going to be happening. That's the Stampin' Up convention. We haven't had a convention since actually I think 2019 was our last one, and that was in Las Vegas. So this will be, it's not their first in-person gathering. They just had one last month in New Orleans, and that was backstage, and those are for Silver Elite and above. I'm currently not Silver Elite, I'm Silver. I lost my Silver Elite title when my cousin passed away. She was on my team, and she was one of my members, and I just haven't been able to recruit another one, which brings up, we're having a special right now, $155. You get $155 in product, and you get to, I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk and work. You get to pick $155 in product, all for $99. And you know, being on my team, you'll get all my class tutorials. So every class that I do, I make a PDF tutorial, and you will get all of those for free as part of my team. So now there's our box, and we're gonna cut the DSP. And this DSP is 6 by 3.5 to go on the top. Yeah, so you'll get all my PDFs for free. And then we have team meetings. Actually, I think this is, yeah, 6 by 3.5. I'm getting myself confused because I'm cutting the other pieces. So 6 and 1 1/8. This is going to be the front piece. And then the side pieces are going to be 1 1/8 as well, but this is not going to be enough. You're going to have to cut another sheet. But these are 3.5 by 1 1/8. So yeah, if this was just 3, it would work, but so let's go 1 1/8 by 3. Yeah, so if you're on my team's called the Lucky Charms. You'll get all those PDFs. I have monthly meetings here, and we do make and takes for together. We'll sit together and do some make and takes. I usually have like 4 projects for you to do. And like I said, we meet once a month. It's all voluntarily. You don't have to come if you don't want to. If you're out of state, we do it live as well on Facebook. So as we're having the meeting here, we also have it on Facebook so you can follow along. So, oh, wait, I grabbed the wrong piece. So yeah, you're always included whether you're local or not. Let's put that one. Now is this did I cut the other one too short? I think I did. All right. I tell you, I can't chit chat and work at the same time. Usually I'm pretty good. Hi Judy. Hi Pam. Glad you guys joined me. Okay, I cut my sheet. Yeah, I cut it at 3 instead of 3.5. So let me move this glued piece out of the way. So my goodness. So this is again 1 1/8. This is the side piece by 3.5. I cut it at 3 because I was talking about them being 3. So here's our other side. I was saying if there were just 3 inches, you could use the same sheet of paper, but these are 3.5. There, so now our box is all done. And in case of you that missed it, this is the box that we're making. And it's got some cookies and some tea in here. And like I said, this will hold 2 packs of these cookies. Somebody ate them. The other pack, I won't say who. But I got these at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's nice to get the individually wrapped, you know, treats, cookies, whatever. But I got those. So now we're going to go ahead and we need a piece of sweet sorbet cardstock. And this is for the tag. And I think it's 6 by 2.5. So let's just cut this at 2.5. You know, on my project sheets, I always give you guys the dimensions for the for all of the pieces, but you can use whatever you have. If you have scraps, that's good. That is fine, but I always give you the dimension that you're going to need. So we're going to cut this tag out, and this tag is from the celebration tags. I just got this set the other day. So I was like, let's see what I could do with it. You know, I've been busy selling the breast cancer cards. I got my BOGO going. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to get back to that Silver Elite title. So here is our tag. I should have burnished this so it was straight. And we're going to add some designer series paper and a piece of white. So this is the designer series paper from the Tea Boutique, and this is going to be 2 by 2.25. So let's see, 2 by 2.25, and then we're going to need a white one, a white piece. And why did I know I was going to forget white cardstock? Hang on. I don't know, today I feel like, I kind of feel nervous. I don't know why. Like I feel like I haven't done a video in a while, and I guess it's because last week I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't do one. But I feel all nervous. Okay, so that is that. Trying to see some comments real quick. Hi, Pam. Yes, I'm so glad you finally got to join me. And Lori, I am in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. That's nice that you're a hobby demo. That's how I started out. So I'm originally from California, and I had a pretty good following over there for my in-person classes, because I would have monthly classes all the time. I would do a couple of them. I'd have a coffee and card class, and then I would have my monthly all occasion card class. But I moved here not quite a year ago yet. In January will be a year, so it's been a while. You know, I've been trying to establish myself here. Thank goodness for you online, because, you know, that helps me, you know, get some exposure. So we're going to cut a piece of Whisper White with this tag, and then these hearts. This this tag, Celebrate Dies, there's another one that you actually can make a envelope, like to put a gift card in. So that's the main reason I wanted this, because nowadays the kids all want gift cards, and they have a lot of cute dies to go with it. Look at the little mittens, and there is a stamp set, but like I said, we're not using that today. So oops, I think I cut out I don't need this big heart. So we are going to cut out this white circle. Uh-oh, there went my paper trimmer. I'm like in shambles today. Like like I said, I feel all nervous. And the Tahitian tide. Oh my goodness, I gotta get another piece of that. And where's that little heart? So we're gonna actually cut up 2 of these hearts and 1 circle. But I like these tags, these little ones that come with the tags. This is like a stitched circle, and these hearts, they're stitched as well. So let's cut 1 more heart. And I think that's it on the die cutting. Until I go, oh yeah, we need this. Hi Denise, how are you, my friend? Okay, so now we are gonna stamp Thinking of You on this one. Like I said, this is a cute, you know, I don't know why, well, COVID is going around again, and this would be a cute little thing to go drop off, just to let, you know, someone know that you're thinking of them. Get that out of the way. And then we're going to stamp With Comfort and Love on the inside. I like this really fine font. And now we're going to glue these hearts. Well, let's glue this one of them to the inside. But you could, actually I have another thing that'll fit in the box too, and then I'll show you. That's why I haven't put the box together yet, because we need to make our insert to go with it. Or I mean, I didn't tie the box closed because we have our insert. So we're going to put Thinking of You in the front. And this one we're going to put on with the dimensional. I think I need minis on this one. You can put a couple of mini dimensionals. And, oh, you got your BOGO, Denise. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Denise was one of my, or she is still one of my very good friends, but she helped me get through my breast cancer treatment. She was my shoulder to lean on. She's a survivor as well. I hope you don't mind me sharing that, Denise, but man, she was there for me. You know, there's only people who have had it can relate, I guess. So now we're going to do the insert. But I am so thankful. And of course, I met Denise through Stampin' Up. There are 7 of us, I believe, that we get together all the time. We will be meeting in Arlington. Okay, I'm over here yakking and not paying attention. Okay, so this piece for our insert is 3.5 by 8. So I know this is just, we're gonna cut a half off because this is 8.5. But we get together. This year we all got together in Utah. We actually went to the Stampin' Up headquarters and just had an amazing time. Okay, so this one we're gonna score at, let me get that cutting blade out of the way, at 3 1/8, 4 1/8. So you know on the paper trimmer, if you're using the paper trimmer, it's 2 notches. 1/8 is 2 notches. The other one would be a 16th. But so it's 2 notches, and then 5 1/8, which is 2 notches after 5. If you were using the scoring tool, it would be 1 notch. So it just kind of depends what you're going to use. So this is our insert. So I like to glue this together. Oops. No, I got the wrong glue. You don't have to put a lot. Just glue that together so it's not going to move. It's not going to go anywhere. And you can glue it down to the bottom as well. Just add a little bit of glue just so it doesn't go anywhere. And just like that. Oh, I love you too, Denise. So I'm going to take the tea out of my other one. Let's put the tea in there. And here's an option as well that'll fit. I got these either at Costco or Sam's Club. They have two different mixtures, but this will fit. Or again, you could put 2 packages of cookies. Just don't eat one of them at a time. But I'll show you that this will, you just have to fold this over, but this will fit in here as well. So that's also good if somebody's not feeling well. And then now we can tie our box up. So I'm using the Sweet Sorbet metallic ribbon. And we're gonna tie a bow. If you guys know anybody in New Mexico who wants to do classes, be sure and refer them over to me. I'd like to get a lot more classes going. I have, like I said, 2 upcoming. One is with the gnomes, which actually you don't even use the gnome stamp set or dies. It's all with the DSP and this same stamp set, the very best occasions. Okay, so what I did here is I just flipped this one over through the ribbon, and I glued it down just a little. It's just that way when they go to take off the ribbon can either stay or, you know, stay on the box, or they can pull it out. And then we're going to tie another bow. But yeah, I have 2 classes that I will be doing in person, and I will do it to go. So if you're not local and you can't attend, you can get all the projects. And like I said, I always do a PDF to go with it as well, so you have the step-by-step instructions. And if it's something complicated or it's hard to put into words, I will do a video, and it goes with the, it'll be attached to, the link will be attached to the PDF. So there's our box, but we're not done yet. We have these in-color dots. My thing's all messed up because when I had my catalog kickoff, I had these glued to a board. So, looking for my take your pick tool. So let's add a dot here. These little tiny ones are so tiny, but they're cute. And the one, oops, where'd it go? I did the same thing the other day. I lost one. They're the same color as the putty, and I couldn't find it. It was probably on my shirt or something, so my shirt in the laundry has probably got a dot on it. But there's our dots on there. And oh, you guys know me. I don't finish a project without any Wink of Stella. So we want to make these hearts nice and sparkly. And there, move this up some so it's not right on the, and there you go. There's our project. So look how easy that box was to make. So this one, like I said, it'll hold 2 boxes or 2 packages of cookies. You might be able to fit like a Hershey, not a Hershey, a Hostess snack cake in there, a Little Debbie, something, and you know, drop it off on somebody who's not feeling well. But you can also not put the insert and just put some sort of gift in there to give. That's why I called it a gift box. I hope you guys enjoyed this project, and join me again next Wednesday. If you have any questions about the project, just let me know. You know, my project sheet with all the measurements is on my page. I posted it earlier. So like I said, I always have the measurements. I have all the products that I used so that you have them. You know what to, you know, if you need to go buy it. And if you're a hobby demo, whatever, you're a demo, I already have all the codes for you so you don't have to look them up. And another thing, on all Stampin' Up! Products, they always have their codes right here, so you don't need to look them up. So see right there, 159210. That's the code for this. On your dies, it'll be down here. So on all of them, they always have their codes, and that makes it a lot easier. It helps me out when I'm making these project sheets. I just always keep my supplies on hand and then just go by the code right there, and you just punch in that number, and that way you don't have to search it or anything. So my project sheets are always there, and if there's any past projects, just go up to the files section and you'll find all the past project sheets there as well. And you could always watch the replay on YouTube. So I hope you all have a great day, and thank you for the kind comments. I appreciate it so much, and don't forget my BOGO is going on for another week. It's extended, and I still have the breast cancer